Good morning, and welcome to True Maine Story. This is your host, Heinsberg. Today's show will be featuring Johann Gutenberg, an inventor of the printing press. Born here in Mainz, Germany, Johann was taught to read handwritten manuscripts as a young boy and realized that there had to be a better way to copy books. He was inspired by block printing and soon invented the movable type. In today's exclusive interview with Johann Gutenberg, we will get to hear a little bit about his life. We will also see a demonstration of how his movable type works.
Gutenberg's life wasn't always easy. He had various problems with money, meaning usually he didn't have enough of it. Johann borrowed money from a wealthy goldsmith named Johann Fust. Fust stayed out of Gutenberg's way while he built his movable type printing press, but once he was finished, Fust took all the credit for it. Then, Fust sued Gutenberg for everything he had because Gutenberg didn't repay his loans on time. Gutenberg didn't get credit for his life-changing invention until after his death in 1468. What a shame.
Gutenberg has changed my life.
Bass. Dawaj.
I'm Franz. I'm here with Johann Gutenberg, the greatest inventor in Germany. Johann, you invented the movable type. Where did you get the idea?
Inspired by block printing, but I knew there had to be a more efficient way to copy tapes.
The difference between block printing and movable type, Johann?
Block printing has blocks with whole pages carved into them, so they can only be used for one block. My movable type, however, has individual characters that can be used on their own, which allows them to be used over and over.
Your father was a goldsmith. How did that help you with your printing press?
Because of my knowledge of metals, I was able to find the perfect combination of lead, zinc, and antimony for my molds.
So you invented the printing press on your own, a monumental achievement. What was it like for that man first to take credit for your movable type?
Well, first he sued me, then he took credit. It was very hard to have someone I trusted who had given me money and betrayed me like that.
You were also exiled because you got into a fight with two archbishops. What did you do in exile?
I printed a number of books while in exile. I also helped and supervised the buildings of a new printing press for my friends.
Previously, with block printing in China, people had to carve out everything they wanted before they could even begin printing. Now, with movable type, all people need to do is arrange letters in the way that they want. Also, since the movable type printing press was invented, printing has become faster and more efficient. Here's a look at one of the earlier printing presses that was used.
Movable type was an easy new way of printing. Individual letters were placed inside of a large frame. These letters were put together to make words and sentences. Once the letters were put in order, this frame was then pressed against a sheet of paper, creating the final product, a printed page. To make multiple copies of the same sheet, one would have to reapply ink and then simply press the frame against the paper as done before.
How has Gutenberg's invention affected your life?
Well, now that books are being made faster and for less money, information is more available. I have already learned so much from the books I've read. I am reading so much more now because books are less expensive.
Also, legal proceedings and laws are now published. I understand my rights. Publishing them made everyone clear on their own rights.
Also, because accounts of new discoveries, maps, and charts are being published, more discoveries are being made in lots of different fields, not just his.
I heard that too. I also heard that more people are learning how to read because of the greater availability of books.
Because of movable type, poets, philosophers, historians, and scientists can teach regular people.